What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and today we finally received our Morgan & Peace Dollar 2023 two-coin reverse proof set from the U.S. Mint. We're going to do a full unboxing of this, see how the Postal Service did from a packaging perspective. We'll talk about price, delivery time, and what I'm seeing these things going for on eBay already. So let's jump into it. All right, well, I cut out me fighting with the box to get it open. This is actually the first time I'm flipping it open myself. And if you see a cut right here, well, actually, it's not going to be a cut. Let me get my paperwork out of here without you guys seeing it, because that's got all my personal information on it. We'll get this open to see how the Postal Service packaged these things, which you see here. We've got a little bit of bubble wrap in here, and the coins just sitting right on top. You can see I ordered 3 pieces of these, so 3 sets. Now, I did order 1 for myself and 2 that will be for resale. Those 2 will end up in my store at gacoinsandcollectibles.com. So excited to have these. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. So these, in case you guys were wondering, they had a limited mintage of 250,000, which was higher than I really wanted it to be. I was hoping this was going to be more like a 50,000 or 100,000 mintage, and I almost dropped my order from 3 to 2 because it's a little bit higher mintage than I wanted. It was also on pre-order, and I think the day of order, a 5 per household limit. Looking on the website now, they are completely out of stock, and they have a household order limit of none. So I don't know if they changed that to none after they sold out, or if they changed that sometime after the initial launch day. But it's like most of their commemorative or proof sets. You know, we have this really nice outer cover. I do love that the copyright is still 2022. Couldn't be bothered to update that. And you can see 2023 Morgan & Peace Dollar reverse proof set. We have the black on black case like we have in past sets. And let's see here. We have our certificate of authenticity, 2023 Morgan & Peace Dollar. And then inside, of course, it's going to tell us all about the coins, reverse proof, 99.9% silver, 1.5 inch or 38 diameter or 38.1 millimeters. We have 0.859 troy ounces, which is, I believe, true to the Morgan & Peace from all the way back in the, and I want to say these came out in the 1800s. I can't even remember when the Peace Dollar and the Morgan Dollar came out, but I don't think they've increased these. And I know a lot of people kind of complained about that when the Mint started redoing these again, because they thought while they were making them, they should have made them 1 full troy ounce. And we have a little bit of information there. A little signature from Ventress C. Gibson, Director of the United States Mint. And you can see here, my coins popped out in transit. So we may check the other 2. You can see they're just kind of rolling around in there. But that said, they are absolutely gorgeous coins. I don't think the camera does it justice, just how pretty these coins are. And I'm going to try to get this out of the reflection of my overhead lights. But the reverse proof means that the details are in the deep mirror-like finish, and the fields or the background will be that sort of frosted, milky look. That's what makes it a reverse proof from a identification standpoint. What you see here, it does say 2023 E Pluribus Unum. Looks just like any other Morgan Dollar would. And let's see here, In God We Trust on the back. What else can I tell you about these? I don't think a whole lot other than they are absolutely gorgeous. Nice capsules from the U.S. Mint, I'll say that. Let's take a quick look here at the Peace Dollar. This is fabulous looking. This is really, really nice. This is one of those, it would probably be a proof 70, at least just looking at the front. This thing is absolutely flawless. No complaints about the quality of the coin, other than the fact that they weren't really punched down in there and separated in transit. Ooh, look at me dropping it. Well, now I've cracked the case. I'm kidding. I probably haven't. Let's see here. Here is the reverse. Again, just as pretty. I'm not seeing any flaws in this coin at all. Absolutely gorgeous. These coins are kind of expensive. The premium, not even kind of. The premiums on these are a little out of control. These things released at $185 even, which puts each of these coins at what, about $92.50 if I'm doing my math right. Shipping was free, so we didn't have to pay for that shipping. Now, I paid for, or I took the standard U.S. Postal Service shipping, so Mine took a couple, 3 or 4 days to get here. I know there are already people on YouTube who've done their videos or unboxings of these, and they probably paid for next day delivery, or they happen to live really, really close to the mint. But all in all, I think these things are really, really pretty. I do think, it being a first release, these will hold at least the value that they have today. It is a tremendous premium. I wouldn't be investing in these kinds of things for stacking purposes. This is definitely for collectability, lower mintage stuff, numismatics. This is not stacking silver. This is collecting silver, if you're curious about that. Let's jump over to the computer real quick and see what's going on with these things on eBay, see what conclusions we can draw, and we'll go from there. All right, so I did just want to show you guys on the United States Mint website where this is and that it is currently unavailable. Now, to get these, I didn't have to fight with the website on the day these were released. I actually did a subscription for 3 of these, so I didn't have to pay any attention to this. I was actually billed, I was a little disappointed, 4 or 5 days before these came out. And during that time, I was a little on the fence about should I just get the 1, should I get 2, should I get 3? And by the time I kind of started having that conversation, the US Mint had already billed me. So that made me, that upset me a little bit. I figure they shouldn't be able to bill me until they're ready to ship the product. So that's something to look out for when you do the subscriptions. But the really nice thing is if you are certain what you want to buy, go on and do those subscribe and get free shipping. You can say how many of them you want. You add it to your bag, you check out. It's a $0 cost checkout. And then when these things are launched, they bill you, they fulfill it, they ship it, and you don't have to worry about fighting with the website. So do highly recommend the subscriptions if it's something you're interested in doing and pursuing for the future. As for resale on these things, if we jump over here to eBay, I've already looked them up, 2023 reverse proof. And like anything on eBay, you're going to find a variety of pricing. And these things are just now starting to get delivered to people, today, Saturday, maybe a few got delivered on Friday. So you're going to see these things really start to stack up on eBay. And the trend right now is that they are selling kind of around that $225 with free shipping to $225 with about $6 in shipping. And you'll find the occasional outlier. So here's somebody that got $345, and if you can get $345, I would sell both of my sets for $345 a piece right now. So if you're interested for $345 a piece, you give me a call, shoot me an email. Happy to sell you my set at $345. But you'll see here $224, $219 with some shipping, $224. Already graded by NGC at proof 70 would be $374. So if you're a huge collector and you do slabbed coins, you're probably better off doing something like this than taking a gamble at $225 and then having to pay all the grading fees and potentially getting it back at a proof 69. Here's another one direct from Bullion exchanges for $325. So it's a little all over the place. Here's 3 sealed for $725. That's basically what I have, and that's actually really, really good. What is that? Give me a second. Let's see what that works out to on a calculator. I can't move it up there, but I'll do it down here. $725.99 divided by 3. That works out to about $241 a piece. That's actually pretty darn good. Here's somebody, now I would, if it were me selling these, I would start the bidding at about $220 or $225. I wouldn't be willing to go this low, and I'll show you why in just a minute. But I think in general, we are talking leveling out around $225. So why do I say start your bidding there if you have these and you want to sell them and you're going to use eBay? If you're not familiar with SaleCalc.com, I would get familiar with it, especially if you do a lot of eBay stuff, because they have a great little calculator on here. And I've already come in and plugged in a fixed price eBay auction. Well, let's do an auction. And let's say you've got a starting price of, it doesn't even matter. Let's say $220, and let's say you close at $225 and offer free shipping. Your item cost was $185, and your true shipping cost is probably going to be $5 or $6. You can play with this as you want to with the calculator. And you'll see here that $225 are my proceeds. My costs after fees and everything else are $219. I would only net $5.32 selling this thing on eBay for $225 with free shipping. So I love SaleCalc because it's worth coming in here and seeing, does it make sense to try to do this through eBay to get more eyeballs on it? Versus does it make more sense to try to sell something like this on Facebook or Reddit or in a private sale, or, if you're a YouTuber or Instagrammer or what have you, those channels likely will work out better for you. Now, the folks that are getting $349 for these things, as you can see, they are doing much, much better. That would be about $113 profit, and that's after eBay took $35 and you paid $10 in processing fees to PayPal or whoever you ended up using. So keep this in mind if you do have these and you're looking to resell them, and keep it in mind if people are trying to, like myself, sell them in their stores. There's a reason we're trying to get $225, $230. A, it's the going rate. B, we are going to pay transaction fees, and we do take on some risk selling these things. So it makes sense for us to lift these things up to $225, $230, $240, $250, whatever, because we have to make our profits. We have to cover shipping. We have to cover risk, insurance if we pay for that. And you might not have packaging, so you're going to pay for that packaging and that shipping cost as well. I just want to show you this because if you do have them in your possession and you're going to sell them, you need to think about all these things as part of your process. All right, well, I did go ahead and open one of the second ones just to make sure that the coins were in fact punched down in the case and weren't roaming around freely like the first kit I opened, and they were. The second one I opened looked fantastic. Nothing was rattling around, so I guess that is some good news. That top one, maybe because it wasn't on the bottom with the bubble wrap, just got jostled loose. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. If you missed out on these, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's not. If you're a collector, these are beautiful, beautiful coins. And unfortunately, until the mint maybe gets a few more back in stock, the only way you're going to get them is through some sort of aftermarket deal or at your local coin shop. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, let me know. Drop on down below. Click that like button. Leave me a comment. If you're new to the channel and you like coin roll hunts, or you like talking about numismatics or the occasional silver purchase, make sure you do click on that subscribe button, then click on that little bell and select all so you get notified each and every time I release a new video. Special shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. It is really, really appreciated. I do have one other mail call that I need to do, but I'm going to add it to one of my future videos. So Remy, if you're watching, I did get your package in the mail. I just want to make sure I attach it to the right video that I'm making. So I haven't forgotten about you, bud. I did receive what you sent me, and it's coming. So with that, you guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.